Hello and welcome to the Adansonia Capital Global Opportunities Portfolio Update for February 23. Our disclaimer for you to read. To move forward, I'll take it as read. So I'd like to start by wishing you all a belated Happy New Year and having a quick look how calendar 2022 ended up. So 2022 was the largest annual drop for equity prices since the global financial crisis. The key reasons for that are listed below, which should be no surprise to anybody. For 2022, the portfolio fell 13.7%, but outperformed its benchmark that was down almost 17% for that calendar year. For the fourth quarter of 22, we purchased Boeing and Uber and had 13 stocks and 7% cash. And for more detail on the final quarter of 2022, please visit our website, adansonia.com.au, and in particular, reports. So January 23 was a strong month for markets and the portfolio. The portfolio in itself was up almost 7% for the month alone. And this was driven largely by short covering, as in the market strength, we believe, was driven largely by short covering and an expectation that interest rates will start falling in the second half of 2023. Particularly from September, and we don't believe this will be the case. We believe that markets have bounced too hard, and as we've spoken before, that earnings drive share prices, and we have a less sanguine view of earnings growth in the current interest rate inflationary environment, and also that the strong US dollar is a particular headwind for multinational companies. As a consequence, over this month or over January, we switched our Boeing position or sold our Boeing position and switched it to Taiwan Semiconductors. Boeing had rallied almost 40% since we opened the position a few months back, and the risk-reward equation for that stock just changed for us to the point that we didn't believe it was worth holding. We also reduced our exposure to Louis Vuitton simply by simply on outperformance. The stock had been an incredible performer for us, and we also reduced our weight in Alphabet. So at the end of the month, we held 13 stocks still, but increased our cash position from 7% to just under 13%. Stock for the month, or featured stock for the month, is Uber Technologies, which, as I mentioned before, is a new addition to the portfolio in the fourth quarter of 22. So Uber would be well known to everybody on the call. It's a platform for the mobility of people and things. It operates in three key segments: rideshare, eats, and freight, and it's the market leader in ride sharing and eats. In this space, it's the only global player and the only company that is multi-platform, so it has good diversification of earning streams. Despite the company being around 10 years old, it has low penetration in markets markets that total around $5 trillion in value across 70 countries. So there's a lot of upside from where it presently is at the moment. Importantly for Uber, it's coming out of a very heavy investment phase, and its mobility and delivery businesses are now in scale, and we expect the company to be profitable from 2023. And saying that, it is generating cash earnings. So leveraging off this scale now and growing platform users and frequency of use, we expect to see drive margins and profit growth high, in particularly EBITDA to increase from around $1.7 billion that it actualized in 2022 to around $7.25 billion for calendar 25. And over that period of time, EBITDA margins increased from around, let me check my notes here, 5% to around 16%. Importantly, the stock is decidedly undervalued. We have a very conservative valuation for the share of around $45 US a share. At the time of putting this presentation together, the share price for Uber was a little bit under $31, but it had a very strong result overnight, and the share price is now just a smidge under $37. So we're very happy with the way that this stock is panning out, and it's basically fulfilling our investment hypothesis. Anyway, thank you for your time, and as always, Tony and I are available on the phone or by email if you wish to ask us anything or contact us. Otherwise, I will be in touch again next month. Thank you so much. Bye.